What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Big Money Mindset 2 Rocket Fuel channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering one of the hottest Spac stocks of 2020-2021. That is the BFT Paysafe Spac merger. We're going to be looking at some articles. We're going to be taking a look at the stock chart, and we're going to be going over if this is a good opportunity in the short term as well as the long term. Once again, I want to say congratulations to everyone that signed up for the Patreon. The link is in the description. I go over call options trading every Sunday before the market opens on a Monday. I'm going to be putting out that watch list tomorrow. It's going to be very exciting. And I'm going to show you guys in this video the rocket fuel options that people are doing all over the world. It's very exciting time for 2021. And only if you feel this video gives you a better insight on the BFT Paysafe Spac merger. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out, and you don't want to miss it. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, this is the Patreon website that you're seeing right here. It's kind of like a Twitter feed. It has all the updates, daily updates, and the weekly call option updates. You can see right here, I asked all the Patreon members, what options are you killing it on right now? As you can see, BFT, this is one I have been recommending. He's up 45%, VJC 24%, NEO 300%, BFT 78%, up 40,000. No options, just stocks you recommend. Awesome. 155% with open door, 30% nano dimensions, BFT up 44%, 43%, and 50%. These are calls I continue to recommend. As you can see, I mean, people are killing it, guys. Neo may call up 118%, 11,000 profit, killing it. Thanks, Kyle. I just want you guys to see the amazing opportunity inside of the Patreon. People from all over the world are killing it on options, and I truly believe we are just getting started. BFT, the fully traceamine. This is the Paysafe merger. Guys, I've done multiple videos on this one. If you want a full 100% in-depth analysis on the BFT merger, there's multiple videos on my YouTube. But as you can see, we're going to be taking a look at the recent chart movement, and we're going to go over multiple price predictions on this stock in the future, and we'll also take a look at the articles. As you can see, the stock was hovering around 1062 on December 4th. That was nearly, a month and a half ago. As soon as the announcement broke out, the stock moved to about 13. So this stock actually did not get a lot of pop in the early time frame when it was announced. I was very surprised. So I did go ahead and, purchase around $10,000, right around this $12 range. Very exciting times. Once the options came out, I continued to recommend the options. We're going to take a look at the 1 month chart, and you can see we moved up to nearly $17. This stock sold off from the day traders back to 14. I told people to buy heavily in options right around this range. Even if you're not in options yet, I still recommend options for the short term as well as the long term. We bounced, the past week, it looks like, to $19 right now with the Friday after hours. So we're hovering around $19. So I'm going to give you guys some price predictions on this stock, that I wrote down here. I do expect this stock can potentially go up to $40 in the next 3 months, okay? You might think, that's not a big gain, you double your money, whatever. But if you are playing call options, call options is what I'm, recommending in my Patreon a lot. You can actually, potentially triple to quadruple your money. It's definitely possible if you pick the right call option. You're going to get it inside of my Patreon. But in the long term, a year to a year and a half, I definitely see this stock, 5Xing, into that $100 range. This is definitely possible next year. So those are my two bullish price predictions, 40 in the short term and $100 in that 12 to 18 month range. So I just want you guys to know, my price predictions on this stock. I'm purchasing heavy in my TD Ameritrade long-term call options. So that's where most of my money is at in this stock. But as you can see right here, I purchased about 9 options. I got July 20s, April 12s, July 12s. So personally, I am probably going to add more to the long-term position, the October calls. I will most likely be adding the October calls this week. So, more buys coming out. And as you can see, we're already up 55% on these. We just started playing them like 2 weeks ago. These could potentially be, like I said, 300, 400, 500% gains if BFT does move into that $40 range. I'm loaded up. My Patreon members are loaded up. I'm very excited for this stock. So just know it's amazing time frame even right now. I just want to go over the charts before we take a look at these articles real quick. This stock is picking up some tailwinds. Some good headlines are coming out on the NASDAQ. Foley Trasimene acquisition 2 is a good bet on both Paysafe and Bill Foley. If you guys don't know who Bill Foley is, he is an investor that's been investing for decades and decades, worth nearly $500 million. This guy knows what he's doing. This SPAC stock is listed at a $9 billion valuation. This is one of the biggest SPAC stocks of 2020 that was listed. So just know this company is valued right around a $3 billion market cap right now. There's a lot of room to go in the movement in the short term. There's an old saying, go big or go home. Sufficient is to say that Foley went big with his fourth SPAC deal as the Paysafe merger was signed, a pro forma enterprise value of around $9 billion. If there's safety in big numbers, then Paysafe ought to inspire confidence even among investors who might not be familiar with the world of fintech and payment processing. Built as the leading integrated payments platform, Paysafe has processed nearly $100 billion of payment volume. In case the number wasn't big enough for you, here are a few more from the SPAC's press release. With over 20 years of online experience and annualized transactional volume of over $98 billion in 2019 and approximately 3,000 employees located in 12 plus global locations, Paysafe connects business and consumers across 70 payment types and over 40 currencies. As you guys can see, this is a big competitor that they're comparing to Square. That stock has ran for years, nearly $200 plus. They are processing 70 payment types and over 40 currencies around the world. This company is built for success, guys. We know that cash is in the past. Everything is going digital. We're going to take a quick look at their investor presentation to give you some key highlights for those of you that are new to this SPAC stock. Proprietary integrated solutions, the #2 global stored value digital wallet network of digital wallet solutions enable users to upload, store, withdraw, and pay funds in the APMs from a virtual account. Presence in 120 markets. The Paysafe eCash, #1 iGaming eCash network. Proprietary digital currency solutions empowering online, mobile, and in-app commerce for gamers and cash consumers. Presence in 50 plus markets. Guys, they're #1 right now in iGaming eCash in the world. This is a market that is growing drastically over time. #4 independent merchant acquirer in the US. Integrated POS and e-commerce solutions for SMBs and e-commerce sellers to accept payments across channels. Presence across US, Canada, and Europe. Guys, just take a look at the customer base they have right here. I mean, DraftKings, a massive company I'm invested in. Fortnite, I dare them to go public. I'll buy the heck out of that stock. Twitch, Spotify. I mean, guys, the list goes on. These are companies that are in their early stage. These companies are entering their prime. They're going to be making a ton of money. Paysafe is going to be making a ton of money off them with the transactions going digital. It's just an amazing company, guys. They're doing crazy numbers right now. As you can see with the valuation, $9 billion. This company is set up for success in the short term as well as the long term. Guys, this is a very important page in the investor presentation I have to cover, guys. This is page 25. I skipped all the way down just to give you guys a great analysis on the direction that this company is headed. Consistent double-digit growth. Keep that in mind, guys. Double-digit growth before we take a look at these numbers. Take a look at their volume, guys, the processing and digital wallets. They were doing 12% growth 2018 and 2019. As you can see right here, since 2020, the pandemic hit, they are picking up to 15% compound annual growth rate expected in 2020 to 2023, guys. This is amazing volume in billions, 89 billion. 103 billion, 118 billion, 135 billion. And as we look at the organic revenue, we'll just start at 2020, 1.3 billion, 1.5 billion, 1.6 billion, 1.8 billion, with a compound annual growth rate of 11% gain in organic revenue. This company is making some ridiculous money if we're talking about revenue right now. It's just set up for success. The margins are great as well. And right here, guys, this is on page 31 of the investor presentation, Paysafe comparison versus its peers. If you do want to write these other companies down, do a little research on the companies, do a little research on the growth of these other companies, Shifter Payments, Paysafe, Repay. This will give you a good analysis of the competition and where Paysafe is headed, with some of those later companies that have been around for years. So Paysafe right now is looking like a steal at this price range of getting in early. I've been buying heavy in the $12 range. I will rebuy into call options in the next couple of weeks. I'm very excited for this company's outlook. Just know they are expecting a merger completed by Q1, which would be at latest April 1st. So I've been recommending call options for April and July just to be safe for all of my Patreon members. And once again, if you want to get on some rocket fuel gains opportunity for 2021, be sure to subscribe to the Patreon. I'm putting out the watch list tomorrow night. It's going to be very exciting for 2021. There's a lot of gains to be made. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. BFT Paysafe is one of my larger positions. I'm very confident in this SPAC stock in the short term as well as the long term. And only if you feel this video gave you a better insight on the BFT Paysafe SPAC merger, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out and you don't want to miss it. My name's Kyle. This is Big Money Mindset. I hope you have a great day.